Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls, and happy Columbus Day, if that applies. Not everybody agrees about his place in history. Same thing with John Lennon, whose birthday the other day wasn't celebrated by everybody, although you can't deny that his influence is still being felt today in ways that he never could imagine. Well, Uncle Jay's news word for this week is scare. Halloween is getting close after all, and there's plenty of stuff in the news to be scared about. For instance, a terrible flood of toxic material has been oozing through people's neighborhoods and poisoning the very air that they breathe. That's right, boys and girls, political ads are all over America's airwaves. And oh yeah, some actual toxic sludge spilled millions of gallons of deadly gook into villages in Hungary. Experts are on the scene there right now to help prevent against the threat of a possible outbreak of Tony Hayward. In America, though, the real scare is the upcoming election, where just about everybody running is calling themselves an outsider. They're all saying, vote for me because I have the least experience and know-how. When you grow up, boys and girls, try applying for a job that way and see what happens. Even the candidates who have been in office for years will still say, I'm an outsider fighting against the special interests who gave me millions of dollars to make this commercial to say I'm fighting against them. And my opponent, by the way, is a socialist or a witch. Or Hitler. The latest surveys are for the Democrats. Predictions are that Republicans could gain as many as 600 seats in the House and 400 in the Senate and 1,000 on the Supreme Court. You do know that's a joke, right? Those numbers are impossible. If not, see you at the polls. And now it's time to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Courtney in East Orange, New Jersey. Hi, Courtney. Courtney writes, Dear Uncle Jay, I saw that the Nobel Peace Prize went to some Chinese guy in prison. That makes no sense. How can somebody in jail do anything about peace? Thanks, Courtney. Well, first, let's applaud the bravery of Liu Xiaobo. I hope I said that right. And remember, freedom of speech in America doesn't mean that you can't get fired for what you say. It means you don't go to jail for what you say, like many people in the world still do. As far as the Peace Prize, Courtney, you're right. Lately, the Nobel Committee's message to the world seems to be more like, look how cool we are, rather than about real strides in peace. And there are conflicts in this world that need a lot of work. Don't forget, you can see more at www.unclejexplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a great kid is great news.